I didn't. There I am. There I am. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Gigi. Oh, yeah, I see now. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Give a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, Jess, welcome in. Hey, why don't you go ahead and grab that link for your show that starts here in 28 minutes and go ahead and drop it in the chat. Hello, Janice. Welcome in. Mr. Stephanie is here too. Welcome in. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wear this because I'm 42 and it gets hot in here quickly. So Jess, I bet you're on your phone. I bet you aren't on your computer.
That's the way they come up when I drop links too.
Yeah, it usually happens when you're on a mobile device. Let me see. Welcome in. Yes, live is at 7 p.m. Central.
If you click the link, it takes you right over, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to try to do it for my computer. She said no, she's on her phone, but it's fine.
The link goes where it's supposed to.
Dad said the link works, so someone was having issues the other day with links not working because of the way they were put in or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to wait for a few more people to get in here. We've got a lot of shows going on this evening, so give me just a second. I see you, mamas. Let's see. Goodness. My phone has been dinging all day, and now I know why. I have got a line waiting. So, let's see. Give me a second. I need to check something really quick because I may have forgotten to earlier. I decided to take a nap earlier today, and if any of y'all are familiar with taking naps when you're not used to it, well, let's see. Alright. I just want to make sure that I'm going to have to take this off because it's actually very warm. I mean, I've got to cool my house a little bit, but maybe it's because, I don't know, what size was this? I got this from extra large. Yeah, and I am a 2X right now.
But you're heading towards the extra large size.
I am. Actually, I'm headed to the extra large department quicker than I was even anticipating. I had my medical visit yesterday, and we had some surprises, but they were good surprises. So we've got 5 in here. Let's see. We got Jess. We got Janice. No one else has come in and said hello. I need to clear off my desk so I can find things a little more easier. I've got a black desk, but It's a catch-all for everything that does not. No, I need a marker. It's probably on the other side of the pet gate because we don't have babies here. Hey, Crystal, welcome in. Welcome in. Were you able to figure that out? I noticed your email last night, but I was on my way to bed.
You have to use that one side.
I have to what?
Use the small side to write small. That's the only one I'm finding right this second.
All right. So we're going to go. Alrighty. I did it before I thought. So tonight we are auctioning. We're selling some items for an active duty family. So it's a neighbor of ours in combat boots, and our neighbors, are for Riley. So I had a request earlier in the week. Hey, could you please sell some things for me? Because our community knows I do that, and I will do it. All they have to do is ask. So we're going to I'm looking at going for an hour to 2 hours tonight. We'll see how far we get through their things. There was a lot of things donated by the family we're helping. And then there was a few others. They would be known as brothers and sisters in arms, so other military families active duty that are contributing items tonight. I had a request that I receive profit from the sale, and I told them absolutely not. Otherwise, what's the point, right? But we're going to start off with their items, and they're going to be marked AR, and then the amount. So we're going to have keywords, but it'll have AR and then the amount. The AR is to distinguish. That way, if I make it all the way through their items, and I decide I want to go ahead and start selling some, so then they don't feel guilty because I took a window of time out of my day for them, then I'll do that. If we don't get that far, it's fine. But 100% of the things sold tonight that will be listed AR will be going to this family. Of course, there's accountability, so there will be a paper trail. I cannot share that with everybody, but the designated folks for that are Rita, the booted chick. My ring, that's crazy. I paid good money for this ring at Dillard's last Christmas, and it's turned my finger green or gray or whatever that's crazy. So it'd be Booted Chick or Timeless Deborah, because Timeless Deborah is a mother, a military mother as well. So there's that aspect. And then for moderators, even though I don't actually have one other than Mr. Stephanie, that pinpoint person is Lindsay Ann. So at any point, in the future, whatever you want to go and be like, hey, did those sales go where they were supposed to? They can give you that information. I don't even share the information with them as far as identity. I cannot do that. But I am as transparent with them as I possibly can without breaking OPSEC. OPSEC can be found on Google. It's OPSEC. It is not just a military term. I mean, it is, but it's operations. It's a security thing. So, full disclosure there. They will receive 100% of the proceeds minus shipping and the PayPal fee. What does that mean? That means next tax season. So this one coming up next year means Mr. Stephanie and I will be on the hook for these sales. That's our contribution, other than just our time and entertaining everyone. So, give me just a second. All right, there it is. So, everything is gently used that I've seen so far. But if I notice anything, I will do my best to describe it for you. Alright, so I've got a Kindle, a wax warmer. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but it's really not a Halloween item. It can be, but it's not necessarily. And we're going to start this out for $10. We're going to do starts because there's only a few actual items, and then we're moving on to clothing. So let me stick that here. So it's going to be AR10, and you know what? You could just do that for the. So it's going to be AR10. It does have some wax around here. I can get that cleaned up. It has been used. It does have a bulb. Let's see if it works. I'm sure it does. I can tell you it comes with 4 scents. So smells. I'm really gonna take care of this.
I don't even know where that is.
Plug situation. Life should not be that hard. Alright. So wait. I was gonna say she wouldn't have sent that with me if it didn't turn on.
No, I mean,
so
we can wrap the bulb, but there's no guarantee it's going to make it to him without busting a filament.
So I would package. I will. It may delay it going out, say Monday, if you were to pay this weekend for this item. Or any items that this would be with, if you paid this weekend. Let me shut off the light so I can do this thing some justice. Hey, Angie, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, so this could be for Halloween, but it don't have to be. There's a lot of skeleton lovers out there, right? Mr. Stephanie, can you kill that light there?
Yes, I can.
That one seems to be the one that's throwing the big glare, making me look like I might have a halo. Nope, it's that one.
That one just.
So, this is a wax warmer. That's what I was going to do before I went live. So, give me just a second, y'all, because I had some interesting packages arrive in the last couple days. 2 of them specifically. I had to make sure it doesn't show. So 2 of them specifically. I'm not going to tell you who. So someone obviously was on Johnny's, or it might have been the 2 old guys. I've said it in both about my 2 old guys tape measure exploding. I say that comically because I live with fur babies. Welcome in, Jessica. Welcome in. I live with 2 adult disabled children, Mr. Stephanie and I. Well, at least on most days, I live with Mr. Stephanie.
Thank you, Jessica, for sharing us out.
Thank you for sharing us out. The other one is this baby. It looks like a Stanley. It doesn't say it's a Stanley, but it sure looks like one. So, 2 of y'all, obviously, and someone obviously had my address, my mailing address, because I appreciate y'all. I'm going to use the one that looks like a Stanley just because I don't have to pull it out of the package. Let's see. Let's turn on the light again. So this warmer, I can package the light bulb. But I'm telling you, it's probably cheaper if you just go to the store and get you one. I don't mind packaging it, though. I just don't know that I have the proper box for it. So it would take me a day or so to get that figured out. So it may delay your shipment by a day. It's all I'm saying. This baby does get warm.
So Mona did what? Come in and said hi? That's not one that I've seen.
So I know Mona did what? Welcome in, Mona. She is a new person. So I think I might have said it during my last actual live, not a chit chat, that I do visit other channels. And I'm not just subscribed to other channels. I'm even a member of some other channels. So YouTube has a huge universe, kind of like our globe, right? We can jump continents. We can jump, states, whatever. And so Mona may not be familiar to all of you, but I will tell you, I love her energy. She's a cool cat.
Well, I just subbed to her and shared her link.
All right, that's fine. So Mona, welcome in. Mr. Stephanie and I have liked each other, put up with each other, however you want to say that, for over 2 decades. And so he is here to help me. So this is going to be approximately 5. I need to shut this off because this is a warmer, right? And I ain't got nothing in it. So this is approximately 5 1/4 inches long. So there is somewhere what you see right there, that's all wax. I'll get that cleaned up. She did use this, the family we are helping, she did use this on a regular basis up until the last few days. I can tell you that. It does have some wear, so there is a little, it's not really scraping, but let's see, I don't know. There's a little bit like, it almost looks like you used a pencil or something in there. So the start is $10, and the scents that it comes with, they are still new. Our Better Homes and Gardens banana and pumpkin bread. Salted coconut and mahogany from Better Homes and Gardens. This one from Better Homes and Gardens is butterscotch and maple cream. And this one from Better Homes and Gardens is wild berries and cheesecake. So for $10, you get this lovely skeleton hand. I mean, the guy gives you peace and thumbs up. Right, don't eat it.
But it smells so good.
It smells good, but yeah, don't eat it. The bulb is in there. It does work. If you want the bulb with it, I will send it, but it may delay your package going out till Tuesday if you were to pay this weekend. And that's just because I don't believe I have a container that would protect it well enough for the shipment.
I've got a light bulb still in box back in the bedroom. So.
I know, but that's like a floating box situation for that light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of floating boxes for breakables when I can. So if there's no interest in that, we'll pass it. We can bring it back later. Okay. I think before I've also got this. Is anyone into Vikings, Norse or Viking skulls? That's what this is. If anyone is interested in skulls, Viking, Norse is actually before Vikings. You have to go back in your history a little bit. I actually can, in my genealogy, but it takes a lot of work and effort to keep everything ship shape. So, let's see. Clothing. Let's go ahead and, I want to do a little bit of variety.
Okay.
And then, because I'm going to ask a fair price for that skull. And I need to grab a drink, so I'm coming off screen for just a second, y'all. I typically have it.
The cup's in here. I was going to get it for
No,
you.
You're fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We will have a couple giveaways tonight. If you haven't subbed, you can't communicate in chat. So, if you haven't subbed, I'd recommend it. I require those that participate to sub/follow. I'm going to start using the word follow instead of sub or subscription. Not only are we raising funds tonight with the donated items from our military neighbors, aka Neighbors in Combat Boots. We are also trying to fund a Thanksgiving box. We're going to try to do 2 because Mr. Stephanie's employer is supplying not 1, but 2 smoked turkeys. Not a turkey breast, not a turkey leg, the whole caboose.
They're fun to smoke. They really are.
The value for you or I to order through them, that turkey is
right at $70.
Right at $70 per turkey.
It comes with the turkey and a quart of turkey gravy for $70.
That's $70, y'all.
I work for a good company. That's all I gotta say.
So they have provided the turkeys. Obviously, it's going to be locally donated. One is going to Family on Post for Thanksgiving, and one will be drawn with those that we've serviced this year as far as if they've needed any assistance of any kind. We just, at this moment, can't, if we had to go to the store right now and get baskets, we couldn't do it. Not because we don't want to. So, a portion of our sales until Thanksgiving, that's what that's going to go to. So, I'm going to add a couple things before I show you clothing. I sourced these yesterday while I was at my medical appointment in South Central Kansas. I have not tested these. I haven't even checked them out. This is the most I've really looked at them other than purchasing them. So this one, I would say they're both pins. Well, they almost got to be brooches. Let me see if I can get... I'm just going to bring it up. So this is a rose. We're going to do 8R rose, Mr. Stephanie.
How much?
Starting bid $2 for choice. This does look like a brooch.
Ella.
Because a pin is more, at least to me, a pin is more of like that type, right? If I'm wrong, you can let me know. Because I'm not familiar with jewelry as much as I should be. Jewelry was never a huge deal for us growing up, and it just has never been something for my adulthood. Welcome in, Ella. Welcome in. So, $2 starting bid for the rose. It is silver tone. And $2 do 8R butterfly. So this one is yellow and dark yellow for the shades. Let me see. I think that's... I will get a measurement on both. So the butterfly is gold toned. It does have a mark on the back. I'm not pulling it off the card to find out. Other than it looks like it has 2 or 3 words on it. Alright, so at the top of the wing, it is approximately 1 1/4 inches. And then from the top to the bottom is approximately 1 inch. So it's approximately 1 1/4 inches at the top, right across, and 1 inch in height. For the rose, and this rose, I haven't tested it, but I probably should. It's a deep, almost a ruby red, but a deep ruby red color. And it's approximately 1 3/4 in length from the top of the rose to the bottom of it. And so this one has like a stamp on it. So if no interest in these, I'm good at putting these babies up and letting Mr. Stephanie use the eye luge on them. But starting bid for this one or this one's AR rose. This one's AR butterfly. $2 starting bid.
And then Angie's Oddities is in, says hi.
Hey Angie, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Welcome in. If you haven't followed my community post, I did post a few hours ago. For the majority of folks, some of y'all paid almost instantly. One of you's active in the chat, just saying. You rock it. I was not expecting it till the next day, but I got a ding and I'm like, really? And then of course it was, but aside from that, I could have probably pushed it and got packages to the carrier today. It's out of town for me. I opted with the fact that I needed to go to post and get the rest of the items for today's sale, that I would not ship packages from last week until Monday. Because this sale was a pop-up sale. Hello, hello. I did have, at least before I came live, I did have 3 invoices that were still due. I did give everybody until this evening to pay for those items. So I'm not upset, but before any of them can, and they know who they are, anyone that has a standing invoice that has not been paid, I'm not going to put you out there, right? But I will ask you not to bid unless it's paid, and my phone will ding for me. Hey, Miss Kraken. I want to say Miss Kraken Mary. Hey, Kraken Mary. Welcome in, and welcome in, Timeless. Timeless, I just got to tell you, girl, I watched that video that you sent me, and I cried. I've watched it 3 or 4 times, but I cried. Maybe I'm getting more sentimental with my, I don't think so, but you know, that was a beautiful video of your grandbaby. Thank you for the thumbs up. Don't you have a sale here soon? Or aren't you supposed to be on right now?
That may be why she just said she stopped in for a thumbs up.
She may already be gone again, y'all. I think she was supposed to be on with Cool Ranch.
There she is.
Thank you. Sydney is my reason for my channel. My outreach. And I had someone, I'm not going to name her, but when I received her gift in the mail, I'm going to do an unboxing. It's going to be a special one because I know people were in someone else's channel and chat on the day when I had to drop out. And, you know, I'm not just a seller. I'm a buyer. And more than that, I'm a military mom, and I'm a mom, and I'm a wife. And I am so much more for a lot of people. Let's go ahead and pass on those. It's been enough time. These, especially this rose, look at the stem on the back with the eyelage, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it was probably too low of a bid to start that at anyways. The butterfly, probably not, but that rose, because I'm thinking that rose needs to be tested. Let's see. We're going to do clothing next. At least we're going to start a little bit. Is this clothing all the same size?
Sorta. It's teen clothing.
All right. So, anyways, I'm going to do a special unboxing when my gift arrives. I don't know how soon it'll arrive. I'm not worried. Hey, Kraken, welcome in. I hope one day I will have enough courage to go live. I will tell you, Kraken, if it wasn't for my ministry, which is where I was alluding to, there was someone on another channel, and this person has their own channel, but either way, the point being is they messaged me privately off of this platform because, I mean, I'm out there. I'm a military mom, so you can find me. She goes, Stephanie, if you don't want to keep it, you should use it for your ministry. Now, there's been people that has referred to what we do as a ministry. I've tried to steer away from using the word ministry because I don't identify as being as an organized religion. I have been harmed. My family has been harmed directly by those of different faiths, but organized religion as a whole at different aspects of our life. So I try not to identify as a religious organization or anything, but definitely there's a higher power out there, right? I mean, I call it God without a gender, just so you know. So I do have a pin, and I have it for a reason. It has nothing to do with God. Well, maybe it does. Anyways, back to it. All right, so this bra is an Eva,
Avia.
Avia. Sorry, I don't do brands. I can tell you some of the expensive ones, but I can tell you most of them I don't wear. So this is going to be a lot. It's size small, 4 to 6. It is a sports bra. I can't fit one side in there, but hey, I would say this is a preteen to teen size. It is purple. It's a dark purple, kind of like what maroon is to red.
So Kraken's asking about your skull.
Kraken, I'm glad you're here. Here, I'm going to hold this up for just a minute. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to show you the skull. The skull was donated by the family that we're raising money for tonight. I want you to know she would not have donated this if they didn't need the money.
It's been on her counter ever since we met him.
This made many miles and many journeys with them over the course of the last few years. So it is stamped 2019 Summit. It is a I'm going to take a drink of water. It's a Viking skull.
Norse.
It's a Norse Viking skull. I'll do it like this, and if you want, you can Google Lens him. And I'm saying it's a him for two reasons. Most Vikings are known as male. Obviously, they had females. But, and then I'm going to show you around.
It's actually very cool.
I will tell you the starting price. It is below what you could get it for in the store or online right now. It will have a starting bid because this is the largest item other than what I've already shown in a set of dishes. And this family is in need. They're not asking for a handout. They're asking for a hand up. I can tell, I'm going to give you a weight on it too. This is 7 inches. If you look it up, they have different ones, so you'll want to make sure it's got that right, because there's different designs. Let's see, pounds. So pounds in this is 1.9 pounds.
What are you starting at?
The starting bid for this is $25. And I'll tell you why I'm starting at $25. If I had $25, I had to pay her for it today. Which is the only reason why I'm bringing it to auction. It is very detailed. I mean, if you look right here, right there, there's a ledge right here. It's on both sides.
I will tell you, the thing's growing on me.
Yeah, but they need the money now. Not on Wednesday.
Kraken Mary likes your truck, Matt, behind you.
It's for sale too.
Actually, don't know what it is.
And then there's the stamp in the back, 2019. But that's a $25 starting bid, and that's because that's what I would pay for it today. I will tell you that's below value if you were to order it right now. And this sat up above, where her children could touch it. So it was just a decorative piece. All right. I ain't in no hurry. 25. All right. Kraken's in for 25. Do we got 20? Let's do $2 increments because we're raising funds for a military family. This is the largest piece I have tonight other than a set of dishes. Appreciate everyone being here this evening. It is after 7 o'clock here. It's 7:13 Central Time. So it's 8:13 Eastern Time. And we'll tell you, Angela, I'm not going to say her. I shared it on my community page. It's Angela Isaacs, but is it vintage and more?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to get a cheat sheet so I can just be like, hey.
I can go back and grab that
one. She is live. She's live every Saturday. When I scheduled the sale for today, I actually did it right after my medical appointment before I got on the road. And so I did not look to see if I'd be crossing anyone's time. Now, I will tell you, everyone that I support has told me multiple times, including in a green room recently, stop, just do it. I did not intend to cross over on folks' time tonight. So if you're regular in their auctions, please at least go in and say hi to them.
And I dropped the link for her show tonight.
Angie's Resale, she is live, or she was live when I came on. She has a Saturday sale. That is regular. She is consistent. I know I'm probably leaving somebody out, and I'm not doing it intentionally. I spent most of the day on the road yesterday, had a little bit of time to recuperate, and then I've been going since. So, all right, last call. Kraken, and we'll let you know this will be in a floating box, so there'll be a box inside a box. That way, they've gotten rougher, and I understand it's likely due to the holidays. They've got to get things out. I had something leave, I think it was Friday. Might have been Thursday, but I think it was Friday. And I checked to make sure because sometimes they haven't been updating, with the skins. And it said that was in transit, but then it showed, what was it? What did it say? Something about the truck. Essentially, the truck was late leaving. It was dispatched or something. I don't remember.
Jessica says, bye, everyone. Have to go.
See you later, Jessica. Thanks for stopping in.
Kraken wants to gift it back to the family.
I can do that, Kraken. Thank you. I want you to know this family is going through a hardship that isn't like typical hardships. They're facing multitude of things right now. And this is going to make her happy. I mean, getting any cell is going to make her happy, but receiving this back as a gift. Thank you, buddy, because, yeah, I really felt bad that I just couldn't take care of her, but I'm not in a position to be able to do that right now.
We haven't dug ourselves fully out from our trip to the East Coast.
Yeah, we haven't bounced back from our East Coast trip, and then it's been one thing after another. So, you got that marked down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure so I don't have to. All right, so clothing. Let me grab the rest. Are these tops?
There's tops are in one group, pants were in the other group. These are tops.
Well, the reason why I was asking is there's pants right here.
Right.
All right. So thank you, Kraken. I appreciate you. Send me an invoice tomorrow or tonight. Your choice.
Probably tomorrow.
We'll see how it goes, but I'll definitely for sure. I'm gonna make sure I get that wrap. Well, you told me to send that.
Yeah, it's going back to the family.
You know what? I'm gonna mess that up. I'm gonna keep thinking in my head I need to send it to Kraken.
No, I got it wrote down on.
I know, but I need to put it on the skull so I don't put it in a box. Give back. Love, Kraken.
And that'll be how we handle it when we hand it back to her. It'll be like, so this was bought and gifted back to you, so you get to keep it by a very awesome gentleman named Kraken.
And then just like any military family who is active duty, they're under that time frame right now. So not only are they trying to take care of the hardships in front of them that they have no control over, but now she's going to likely be doing it alone very soon. And he's going to have to do what is required of a soldier, and that is to believe that those in their community is going to have their back. I know he ain't going to worry that we do, but this is going to bring a lot more than you realize. So it says, give back, love, Kraken. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, bud. I will tell you, there's mornings when you're on and I'm just having a rough morning.
I didn't say nothing earlier today when you were on. I went in and gave you a thumbs up and went on my merry way because I was busy at work because we had all the catering. But
you may be no one special in your own eyes, but I promise you, to others you are. And you being just you makes you special. So, all right, we're going to get back to this bra. This bra. So this bra is small, size 4'6", $2. I don't think it's been worn but a handful of times. I'll show you the sticker tag is still really nice on it, but it has been through a washer a couple times. It's still very thick. The bend on it is really nice. Oh wow, I didn't notice that on the bend. So it's got like a feathered bend there. So $2 for the bra. And then we're just going to do a lot. All right, this says no boundaries, extra large, but I'm going to say it's...
It looked like teen size. Extra
this looks like, junior size clothing, not women's size. So it says extra large, 15 to 17. Long sleeves, no boundaries. The color looks really nice. We're going to do $1 on that.
I thought you were doing a lot.
We're doing a lot, but I'm telling them. So we got $3 in. Because it's starting bid. So let's start that for $3.
So you're just doing the bra and the shirt?
The bra and the shirt. If we get $3, I'll throw something else in. This one's butterflies. I need to make sure this is really a... Yeah, that's like juniors. Hey, Firecracker, I need your opinion. Is this juniors or women's clothes? Did this fit? Could this fit your friend?
Yes, possibly.
Oh, it says extra small.
She's the same size as me, so.
So it's juniors.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. That's what I needed to know. So, teen clothing lot, starting bid $3. You know what? We're going to throw another one in. It says extra large 15, 17, but I'm telling you, this is junior clothing. It's no boundaries. Let's see where it's right there. But I think the light's washing it out. It is thin. So there's 3 items for $3. I'm trying to figure out what brand that would be. What's TS with a cross in it? Or not a cross, but an X.
I
Do you
don't
know?
have a
Do
clue.
you know?
I'd possibly be.
Don't really know.
I would say
Alright.
junior maybe, but I'm not really
If
sure.
there's no interest, that's fine. I'm going to make a stack and we may just come back with like
A huge lot.
a huge lot that we just throw something out there for. Alright, this one is size medium. It's made in China. It says TS. It's got a X in the middle of it. So there's your... Oh, where did it go? There it is. And it does say medium. It's gray. It's long sleeve. And I'd say it's got a medium weight to it. And that one, let's see, medium. That one actually might be a women's. I don't know. I still think it's a junior. If there's any interest in it, I just threw it in that pile for $3. We're going to move on to pants now. Those would fit Firecracker. I guess I should look through these before I came on here, but hey, you know. Alright, I'm looking for a size. So we're going to have a pant lot of 2. Alright, so these are Lee's Relaxed Fit Straight Leg, size 4. Size 4. The tag is roughed up a little bit. Here's the jeans. Here's the Lee emblem. And then these are Time and True, size small, made in Jordan, size small, 4 to 6, and they appear to be some black slacks. They do have a really good waistband in them. You could wear these to... oh, it's got this too. Here, let me show you. It's got the little slit there at the bottom of the pant leg. Let's do $3 for both pair. So it's $1.50 a pair. Keep the pants and top separate. If there's any interest, just put 3 in there. Yeah, I'm thinking most of this is. I don't know. I haven't been a size medium long enough that everything looks small for me.
So I'm going to bring you some adult clothes. That's a 2X. And then there's like an extra large and then some like mediums.
Okay. Let me move. Let's see. Down here. So this one right here?
Yep.
Let me count them. So you said these are adult size?
Yeah.
One. Are they all about the same size or?
There's the one you just.
All right, don't worry about it.
Yep.
I'll do it really quick. You said they were adult, so it's good. We're gonna roll with it. Oh, it says it's 2X.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's see what size that one is. That one's large. What do you know? We got a medium, a large, an extra large, and a 2X. So we're going to start with a tried and true size medium 8 to 10 waffle top. It appears to be like a burnt orange. It is a waffle top.
Are you doing these as a lot or a piece?
They're different sizes. So, I mean, if someone wants them as a lot, we'll do them as a lot. Otherwise, we're going to do them $1 a piece. And these are going to be AR for, because they are for, yep. So let's just do them for $1 a piece. So this is size medium. I got tape going. All right, this is Time and True, size medium, 8 to 10, waffle top.
So Rita's in, says hi, says she's waiting for an eye exam, so she may not respond if she gets called in.
No, you're good, honey. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome in.
Bless it.
All right. If there's any interest, $1 for that item. Let's see. I'm just going to go with size, but I think I grabbed... Oh, come on. I just seen the size on it. There it is. It's because it's been over. So this is size large. We're going to do $1. So AR. And you can put ARL.
I already got it.
Whatever Mr. Stephanie put in is fine. So this is, let's see. Yeah, this would be a full length sleeve.
Is it larger?
It's a size large. These are used clothes, so I do want you to be aware of that. It is pretty thin, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. I would say probably about medium weight. And it's really mostly just in this cuff. So that large, if anyone's interested. Then the extra large is a Sonoma extra large, made in Indonesia. And it's more of a red, like a burnt red. It's got flower, it's floral design. It does have 2 pockets, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons on front. Right? Yep. 4 buttons on the front. So let me get it up here. So it's got your pockets, one here and one here. It does have a collar. And then your 4 buttons here. Let's see. I'm doing it. So one of these days I will get. No, it buttons all the way down, y'all. Let me see what type of buttons these are. Alright, these are where you'd have to sit there and unbutton them. You can't just pop them. Right? Otherwise you'd have buttons going everywhere. Alright, that's extra large. Now this one is a size 2X. It's from Boutique. Made in Vietnam. And it's a light olive color green. I don't know if you can see that. So here's the neck. And then you got this right there, right? And then you have this. And we're going to do $1 for it. I think we're just going to do $1 on most of the clothing. And if it's something special, maybe we'll bump it up a little bit. All right, Miss Stephanie, what you got over there?
Yeah, you want some more adult clothes? Hand you another handful of those, and then I'm have some teen clothes after that.
Yeah, I probably should have started all this just like a box lot of clothing, but it'll be all right. This one, all right. So this is still adult clothing. That's kind of cute. Those I would say are daisies. I'm looking for a size though. So
it's down in the bottom, like on
like
the
underneath.
Part. Yeah.
So probably on the hem. Yep. So this is a 1X, and it's from Sheen Curve. And that tag looks new, y'all. I wonder if she bought this and just hasn't ever worn it. So this is a size 1 extra large. It does have that little. Here, let me. Let's see if I can. This feels brand new. It does not feel like it has ever went through a washer. $1. Oh, now, what size is that?
I don't know, so I'm trying to find out.
I don't know. I don't know I'm going to show that one. I might throw $1, and I've got $1 in my purse. Alright, so for the yellow daisy shirt, top, whatever, we're going to do $1. Alright, for time.
Extra large, at least, and it's stretchy.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. I'll just pull that $1 out of my purse, and I'll give it to her when it.
You got to at least show everybody.
I'll give it to her when. Well, you're going to have. I'll tell you what. Let me get through this, then I'll do that one, and you can mark it down. Right? That way we have it in chat for accountability. All right, time and true, size medium, 8 to 10. This is looks like full sleeve. Yeah, it's a full sleeve. This is going to be, I wouldn't really say it's gray. It's almost a brownish gray. So, $1. Can get that at Goodwill.
What size was that?
Medium. So this one is definitely junior. So I'm going to wait on that one. So IN Studios, size 8. This is a dress. It does not have really any wear on it. I'm looking on the inside really quick. It does not have any staining. It does zip. I see that. Yeah, I still got it. So it does zip. It does zip in the back. So it's a well, I would say it's a summer dress or a spring dress. I'm 5'4", and it goes to my knee. So we're going to do this one for $1. Dude, I think that's got sunflowers on it too. It's a good thing I don't have, it ain't my size. I don't know if that'll ever be neat, but hey, that's pretty. Alright, so this one is junior size. It's a Faded Glory, size small, 4 to 6, full sleeve. It's brown in color. Faded Glory, size small, 4 to 6, $1. Alright, and then we're going to do this one. Typically, I do not show something that I want to buy because I don't buy while I'm live. But in this case, you guys would have to, this would be a starting bid. But it's almost my size. It might actually fit me because it does have some stretch in it. So I'm tell you what, the next time I do a sell for my Neighbors in Combat boots, because we're gonna do, I think we decided on 2 sales a month. It'll be for different families each time. And just so there is some accountability, if y'all don't, we are live, but hey, here we go. I needed to come over here for 2 reasons. I forgot to take my evening pill before I went live.
And it's in the chat as it's sold to you.
Alright, so this family has this link. They're able to come in at any point and see. I've just asked them not to comment while we are live, so we do not break OPSEC. Y'all have to give me a second. I gotta take a pill. I do not want to be dependent on pharmaceuticals, but I do. Just a second. But I do want to stay healthy, and so there has to be some trade-off. I try to stay as natural as I can with things, but sometimes big pharma wins. When it comes to blood pressure, at least for now they do.
As you continue to get healthier, it'll work where you won't need that blood pressure.
Yeah, interesting enough, since I'm digging for that dollar really quick. I know it's somewhere in here. There it is. So, I know that I can't do anything with it once I go off live, but it's going with the school. So, let's see. Where's the next? Is this the next, or is that what I've already shown?
I
No,
think you've already
because
shown
I've
that.
been putting down here what I've shown.
There you go. Here's some teen.
So is this teen too?
I'm guessing. I think it's from that first set I said over here.
Okay. Now that looks teen.
It's either teen or really small adult.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This one might be women's. Alright, this is size medium. The brand is Beacon. Size medium. No sleeve. Everything's $1 right now. So unless otherwise stated. Now this I'm pretty sure is junior. Let's see. I don't actually see a size on it. Oh, there's. So this is extra small. It says US 2, Europe 3 to 4 or 34. It's Rome. ROMWE. And this tag, I would say maybe it's been through a washer once, a dryer once or twice. Possibly. So this isn't like a full shirt, right? It just covers the important part. But it is a long sleeve. Again, it is size extra small. So I bet you this was like for dance or something. This one is Time and True, size medium, and it is a navy blue, Time and True, medium, navy blue, and it is a full sleeve. And anyone coming back to watch the replay, as long as you contact me within 24 hours, I will honor any of the prices. After 24 hours, if it's still available, the price may change favorably or otherwise. So this is another one of those tops. I'm just going to say it's probably for a junior. I don't know that there was a size, but we'll find out. Oh, there it is. This is another Sheen. It's size medium. US 6, Europe 38. It's actually kind of cute. It doesn't feel like it's ever been in a washer. I'm just, some clothes how it has that soft satin feel. Obviously, we just came out of the summer. So, this one's a size large. I think this is what they call it, leotard. It's Marcy is the brand. Size large. Right? So it's got the flowers and it's got the buttons down here. Again, all garments are $1 an item, unless otherwise stated. So, and this one, let's see. I don't know. I would say probably this is probably for a preteen, teen, or a young adult. I can imagine even if I was a size large at this moment, being able to squeeze into that, and I mean that respectfully. I mean, maybe before, but it's cute. It's got a little ruffle here, a little ruffle here. Thank y'all for coming in this evening. Even if it was just a thumbs up. Alright, I think we're going to be done with the clothing.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen any interest.
Right.
I'll tell y'all what, if you think you might be interested in clothing later, reach out to me. I can do clothing lots. Clothing so far has been size small, extra small, medium large, extra large, and has been even a few 2X items.
And there might even be some guys' clothes as we get into stuff, but these clothes were literally bagged up and handed off this morning.
Yeah, so alright, so I have a dishware set, cooking. Let's see, looks like a skillet, 2 skillets possibly, and 2 pots. So it does have 2 lids. I was looking for a brand. I don't see one yet. It has the rainbow color for, these are used, by the way. These are used, but they do have the silicone around. I'm going to set that one, set that there. So these are used. I haven't had a chance to scrub them out yet. They're not nasty, but you can tell they were used. So it's the rainbow, see? And I don't know that I can show you well enough. It does have a little bit of scuffing. It does have the black a little bit here, right? Because they've been used. Oh, there's the brand. It's theme. Yeah, theme and table. It's a set of 4 with 2 lids. We're going to do a buy it now for $8. I will run them through a dishwasher and scrub anything that needs. It's got this. I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna describe it. It looks like it's enameled with glitter.
It's pearl coat.
Pearl coat. That's what you're gonna call it. Okay.
That's what they would call it in the automotive industry.
All right. So there's that skillet. There's this skillet. I guess that's considered a skillet too, right? Or is it? What would you consider that?
It's
a deep skillet.
Yeah, I think they're called. The one that I bought when we first moved up here was called a pot skillet.
A pot skillet.
Yeah.
So it's just like what you would make hamburger helper in and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Or like I
mean, these are used, so there's going to be some scuffing and stuff, but I mean, overall, $8.
So anyone that's in the chat, type in say hi or something just to make sure that YouTube's not doing its. Okay, never mind. Jessica just jumped in and
you got it, girl.
That answered my question.
And then see this one. I won't have to scrub the bottom. These ones, I mean, I'm not gonna kill myself to scrub them, but I will make sure that. One I noticed earlier, and I just did not have the energy to do it before we came live. I'm just going to show you in case you weren't in here when I began showing them. Which one was it?
Jessica says, thank you. Great deal. Don't worry. I'll clean them up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she obviously, and she's, I mean, the one thing she is, I need to come up where you can see me for a minute. Her love language is cooking for people, not just her family. And So these have been well used, but taken care of for the most part, you know. So, and then it comes with 2 lids. They do have the silicone around the edges. I think I have a box that these will fit in. If I have to get one, I will get one Monday. But these will ride well because obviously we know it's going halfway across the U.S. with some in the center.
Take a.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make sure they're packaged well and they're able to withstand the brutality of the carriers right now. Would you set those somewhere? I just want them where they're out of my way. Please. And then I'm going to guess this is a 9-inch. Oh, it does say on here. So it says it's an 8x8-2 quart. Oh, 8x8. It's 2 quart. So it's a 20 by 20 centimeter, 2 quart Anchor, microwave safe, convention oven safe, dishwasher safe, no stovetop, no broiler, made in the U.S. 21. That's
Is it Pyrex brand?
No, it's Anchor. Let me see. Let me see if I can get that down a little bit. I don't know if I can. It's because I'm clear. Let me see.
How much did you say you were starting out for?
Let's do, because of the weight of it. I don't know how much these weigh. I just know I can't hold it forever. Let me weigh it so I kind of have an idea. Let's do a buy it now of $30. So it's 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds. So let's do buy it now $30. Oh, I almost showed a label. That's still not going to do it. But it does say all that on the inside there.
You could see it pretty decent. I mean,
Oh, I got it upside down. Maybe if I did it this way, right there. I mean, it's backwards to me in a way. But there has the Anchor. So, $3. All right. There's any interest in that? Great. If not, it's okay. Some of the stuff I'm just showing because she gave it for the sale tonight. So if you're local, hey, no shipping and no charge to deliver as long as you're in my 30-mile perimeter. If I've got to go further than that, if I'm not going that way, you might have a delivery fee. All right. I'm going to unpack this really quick. So I'm going to unpack it in front of you. It says it's a nativity set. I don't know how many pieces. We're going to find out together. Ooh.
Okay, Jessica's in for the glass.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was a buy it now. So if you can write her name out on there for me.
Yeah, I'll get it in just a second. I just wanted you to go ahead and do your thing.
No, you're fine. I'll undo some of this really quick. I'm just hoping I can do it justice, but first I need to make sure there is no flaws in it. I think this might be vintage, but I might be wrong. All still wrapped, so any luck. I should probably Google Lens this, but we're just going to roll with it. Hey, there's baby Jesus. And that's important because a lot of nativities, baby Jesus is missing.
Where are you talking about starting this one?
Let me count how many pieces and then we'll go from there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and those pieces are immaculate. So there's 4 pieces, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? There's like 11 pieces here. So let's do a starting bid of 10 as I unwrap, because you're going to notice why. It's all glazed. I don't know if my lighting's right, but it's got that like pearl.
You said how much?
$10 starting bid for the nativity set. I've let other stuff go that I probably shouldn't have. Without knowing what it was, and I think this is probably one of those items. I've got to unwrap it all though, y'all. So
Now the real nativity set's sitting in a storage unit.
So let me get this out, because I've only unwrapped 4. My goodness. They had that around the guy's head. There's a wise man. So I've got 2 wise men. 2 wise men that are intact. Nothing wrong with them. So let me keep unwrapping. What is that? These are the animals, and I have a baby Jesus. I have a donkey. I have a camel that's laying down. I would say it's probably Joseph, not a wise man. This is a cow or a calf. They were packaged well, but I want to make sure before I sell them to be able to know any flaws and disclose that. So this one, nothing looks like it's wrong with it, but it isn't a smooth glaze. I don't know how to explain that other than if you've ever put nail polish on, sometimes you know how it gets sticky or whatever, and then it dries and it's not that smooth finish. Yeah, that's kind of what that one feels like. So we've got baby Jesus. He is in the nativity set. There's Mary. So listen. So there's Mary. She feels that way too.
Then maybe the style.
So I would say it's probably the style. You can feel it on her back. So that's Mary, and this is Jesus. And I've got Joseph and 2 wise men. Bet you this is the other wise man. So I'm going to tell you, these are probably vintage. I should have probably Google lensed them before I said a starting bid on them. But that's my fault, not yours. If you know
So just to let everyone know, $10 is a good deal. I just looked it up. It does say it's vintage.
Does it give a year or year range? Here's a lamb. Just give me a second to. Oh my goodness! Now I'm gonna have to wrap these better to ship them than what I received them in. So all of them look immaculate. But they do feel thin. I mean, if you look on the rim, they're thin. So they're going to have to be packaged well.
Can I try something just to see what it shows up
like go
on
ahead.
camera?
So this is a tall camel, right? And I can get what I do with it. I was only right in here. Yep, right there it is. So we've got 2 camels. This camel
washes it. That's what I was curious about.
No, you're fine.
Just was curious with the color, if it would show any of the color to it. Because they're like, almost like, if anyone's ever seen like the pearl
Mr.
coat
Mr. Stephanie, do you? Hey, Happy, welcome in. So, Mr. Stephanie.
Yeah.
Where is your attire at? Because I'm going to need more than 2 hands. Because I feel like I'm not going to show these well enough. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you put teens' shoes on top of the clothes.
Well, I was trying to get them.
I know. You were. It's all good. Give me just a second, y'all, because I really... Oh, and I still got one more piece. I think we've got the whole nativity set, minus like a plate that, a married plate. So wait. Oh my goodness.
We've got a married plate somewhere.
Yeah, we do not have it right here. And oh my goodness, I can't believe we're doing it during this live.
You're the one that told me to put it on.
I know, but So everybody knows that Miss Stephanie has not been on camera before. And I don't intend him to be now as far as his face. Not because I'm ashamed of him, because I'm not. But it's not everybody's business what my man looks like. Alright, I need you to hold him so I can get a height on him. So he is, from his foot to his top, is a little over 6 inches tall. The hump is going to be somewhere between 5.5 and 6 inches.
Length, or what do you have to?
I just want to know how tall he is because he's the tallest one out of all of them. Alright, so I'm going to show the animals first, and then we'll do the wise men, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. $10 starting bid, y'all. It means if only one of you comes in for $10, you get the whole lot for $10. This money goes to help a family in need.
Yeah, iridescent.
Yeah, that's the word. Alright, so I'm going. Lay him down. Lay him down. Do not stand him up. I do not need to have that on. Alright, let me make sure. Okay, Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, the 3 wise men. Alright, so starting bid $10, and you get 3, 6, 11 pieces. 11 pieces. So you've got. Let me make sure I'm holding this good. Okay, because this ain't my stuff. Okay, there's one camel that stands. He's got his whole pack on him. His whole pack on him. Okay, hold that, Mr. Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a camel that's laying down. And I cannot do enough justice to... I mean, look at the detail, y'all. I do not see a mark on any of them. Then you have the donkey. I guess that would be the donkey that Mary rode on her way into Bethlehem. Before the delivery of Jesus. See, I told you. I don't identify with a religion, organized religion, but I do. There's a lamb. And if these don't sell tonight, it's all right. I think a photo would probably do better justice. But this is definitely something I would have to package very well because it's going to have to be a floating box.
It's going to have to be a floating boxes.
Yeah, floating boxes. So this one, if y'all was to anyone in it tonight, I'm going to tell you it would probably not go out until Thursday because Mr. Stephanie does not get paid until then, and I have not got all my invoices in yet, and I have invoices out with other folks. I mean, if you pay for something tonight or tomorrow and you pay the shipping, it's going out on Monday.
You and I.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be in for packaging. This is not going to be used packaging. Let me get him. So that's the animals. And then we're going to set that there. So there's 5 animals.
You still need me or?
Yeah. Grab Mary. So there's Joseph. Bring your hand up. There's Joseph. There's baby Jesus. Oh, I had him upside down. Sorry. So bring him close.
So now Mary's the one that I popped up on Google Lens just to kind of see, if we were too much, too less, whatever.
Here, we'll
The
set him
price
up
is
here.
nice. There you go. Here's Mary.
I will stand behind the prices for 24 hours. After 24 hours, if it's an item, I should have. Hey, Debbie Brown, welcome in. If it's an item, I should have Google Lensed. After 24 hours, I reserve the right to put it to fair price.
Does Debbie Brown do anything on her YouTube, or is she just?
I don't know, but she's bought from me before. Her husband is a great guy, and I'm not saying that because she's in our chat live right now. So there's a wise man.
No, she's only got 4 subs.
It don't matter. Sub to her
What ain't
or
that?
follow her. You know how many people only have a couple? By the way, we're going to have a drawing tonight, y'all. I made it to over 200, and I didn't sit there and harass a bunch of people to get that. You're welcome, Debbie. No, your husband, I haven't met y'all, but he was very respectful and everything through an email. It was, hey, we need information, or I don't remember the context fully. I do, but I'm not going to put it out there.
Yeah, Kraken, we got it for me to be able to be on camera without showing my face, because, that's just something right now that we're not comfortable
Hippie in
with.
at $10. Now, Hippie, I still have your package. It's ready to go. If you already paid, I'll only, as long as it'll fit in there.
The nativity set.
The nativity site wouldn't. It's
Yeah.
got to go on its own. Don't. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so it's going to have its own shipping. All right, that was a starting bid, $10. So we'll need to count it down to her. So Hippie's in for 10. Is anyone else interested for 12? There is 3, 6, 5, 11 pieces all together, y'all. 11 pieces. Yeah, so typically I really try to combine shipping, like, unless your box is already full, I don't seal it until you pay. That way, if you want to add something to it, you can, and we adjust shipping if we have to. But I've only seen a set like this a couple other times, and I was a child when I seen them that way, so I knew they had to be at least vintage. It's a very nice set. And I'm glad it's going to a good home. Alrighty, I'm gonna write on here. It's gonna take me a minute, y'all, because I can't just set those in something and then move on, because if I was to drop it, it's not even the fact of breaking them out 10. You're not gonna replace that unless you look online. Heavy. Yeah, and I'm marking the box that came in.
Well, thank you, Hippie.
Thank you,
It's a
Hippie.
good price on it.
I just, this family, they're like, we just appreciate that you're giving your time, so get what you can out of it. I did tell her, I was like, well, I'm starting your school at 25 because that's what I'd pay if I had it right now. But everything else is like, I'll bring I'll start the bid at what I can.
When you've got a bargain emporium, it's kind of hard to, unless you've really done your research, to start bringing stuff and trying to say, hey, Plus, the idea is if we get something for a good deal, we like to pass it on.
Well,
so.
this isn't.
But this isn't.
This isn't for us. The only satisfaction I get out of it is the fact that, by bringing it to the YouTube, not only is someone else getting it, Yes, there was a school earlier. Jessica Kraken was in for it. He actually gifted it back to the family who donated it tonight.
We've known
Because
this family for
this
over
family,
a year.
yes, I've known this family for over a year. Typically they're givers, right? So for them to ask if I would be able to sell for them, and that's all. It's not just because they're having a hardship right now. They've got things at each door right now, and apparently they've got an escape door too, because they're being dealt what every family's being dealt with, whether or not you're in a hardship or facing, medical stuff. Your soldier goes when they're told to go, and they're under that window right now. So for y'all to step up tonight and to help however you can, I promise you it brings a relief back to this family. I am only the hands and feet and mouth at this point for okay. I promise you, this is not how I thought my channel was gonna be. So, but the fact that y'all are here, I appreciate it.
So that candle warmer.
I'm gonna bring the candle warmer back up, because that's one thing I thought about with Jessica. But I thought, well, yeah, because she's one that likes hands, and I mean, there's a couple things on there. All right, let's see. Yeah, I did not even use. I used the big one that I was supposed to use him with. So we are going to use some paper. For right now, it's not newspaper, it's regular paper, so nothing will transfer on him. I got something to show you, Jessica. Give me just 1 second to get this last camel wrap. You know what? Keep going.
Hippie says that she tries to decorate with the real reason for Christmas.
Yes.
I have a hard time getting into a lot of holidays because they are so commercialized anymore instead of being what they're supposed to be.
Oh, you know what? There was one more piece. So there wasn't one lemon. I thought that was odd. There was only 11. You actually got a 12-piece hippie because there's 2 lambs. I thought most nativity sets were even numbers, but I thought, well, maybe this one's just an odd number. And then here's the lid. You said it. Yeah. All right. All right. So this is a starting bid. Starting bid is $10, Jessica. And I believe the number for it was AR.
It was just AR wax warmer.
Okay, AR wax warmer. So, but starting bid is $10. So it's got skull hands. It's got 3 of them. So it's got that one. It's got that one. And it's got that one.
All right.
And it does.
Taking it.
No, it was a starting bid.
Oh,
Stop jumping the gun. You'll have to count it down. So give a fair warning and all that. Because I started it with a starting bid. So it does have some wax right here. She did use this. It does have a light bulb. If you want me to send the light bulb, it may be a Tuesday shipment. But it does need probably cleaned a little bit. I can clean it if you want, or if you want to. But there's some wax right there. And then it shows a little bit of wear right in here, but it's nothing affects. And it did come with 4 wax warmers. Where'd I put them? Oh, I put them up here. So if you're good with me sending wax warmers, there's 4 different scents.
She says, not in a hurry, take your time.
So this one is wild berries and cheesecake. They are still new, sealed. This one's butterscotch and maple cream.
She says, yes, all please.
Okay. And this one's salted coconut. I'm just going to let her know so she knows what she's getting. Salted coconut and mahogany.
It's all included in the
It's
$10.
it's all included in the $10. And this one's banana and pumpkin bread. So that goes with the warmer. That's how this family wanted it. She wanted them to go together. So I told her they would.
Debbie says she has 8 nativities.
I have at least 2, but they're in a storage unit in South Central Kansas. It was the one I know for sure that's in there is my mom's.
The other one's mine.
So, Mr. Stephanie, I didn't pack Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. So I hate to interrupt you for a minute, but there's Jesus. If I don't do it,
Yep.
when I go to look for him later, I'm going to be really upset because I can't find it. It's going to delay shipping. All right. There's one more. Oh, there's.
So I got paper and bubble
Yeah.
wrap back here in my
We're gonna.
back box.
We're gonna make sure that all makes it.
Oh yeah.
Where is my marker? There it is. So, write Jessica's name on here. Just gonna put Jess. Typically, well, no, maybe I'll put Jess B.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might think it is until I realize, hey, wait, those are skull hands. My Jess doesn't particularly get that. All right, what else do I have? That sold. That sold. That sold. Hey, Kraken, are you still here?
I haven't seen him in a while, but
I'll give him a second because there's been a delay all week when it comes. Kraken!
if not, we'll show them to him later.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see if I can just sell them, even though I haven't had them for a week.
Yeah, they ought to hand me one.
So, Kraken, I hear you like owls. I'm in new shoes, y'all. So, me being stumbly, I'm in new shoes.
Don't let her lie to
No, I only had one hippie. I do have other wax burners. It'll be on my next pop-up or on my Song Monday. So, Kraken, I heard you like owls. All right, maybe I shouldn't show these. I already showed it.
you. You know what? Show him.
I already showed it.
Stuff.
For the pair?
No, a piece.
A piece?
Yep. 40.
Oh, wait a minute. Do it. Yeah, Justice like, do it. So, let's see. I got these in the mail this week, y'all. They aren't perfect, but they're amazing. They're vintage. I haven't looked them up, but Mr. Stephanie has. So the cool thing about these are there is on one, right? I'm probably making someone nervous. Okay, I got my finger stuck. I don't need to put my finger in it. There's 2. So, we're going to do a starting bid for choice, $20. Starting bid her choice. And they're pretty much identical. They are ceramic. Or at least breakable. Yeah, that's ceramic. They are marked. Cannot make the marking out, but there's a copyright on them. I'll just show it and y'all can see it.
So regular cells, Debbie, is...
So regular sale is Monday, I believe at 3 p.m. Central, but let me confirm that. I'll put something out on the community page tomorrow, if not tonight. As much as I love Alice, I can't at this time. Okay,
You're
Kraken.
okay, Kraken.
That's fine. If no one comes in, they'll sit in my background until you're ready, babe. And I say babe affectionately. Kraken has a significant other. She is affectionately known as Kraken Mary.
I
So
don't think I've shared Jessica out yet.
you need to. She does have Jessica B. Jewelry.
I know. I'm sub to her.
This is where I got these babies from, just so y'all know.
I
And
didn't know who you got them from.
I get a lot from my California friend. So
I just know
if
Kraken
you
made the
if you
comment.
aren't following Jessica, aka sub to her, go check her page out, y'all. She is on Thursday evenings, Thursday evenings. Yeah, I've got to start looking things up. I really do. If there's no interest, we'll pass on them. I'm not sorry they're staying in my background, just so y'all know.
Yeah, Kraken made the comment about he just loves owls, and then these showed up in the mail like literally 2 days later.
I actually knew they were showing up, but you know. So we are going to do, and my friend can. We're not going to do AR. We're just going to do a lot. Let me find them. This is a scratch and dent lot. Because I'm going to give this family the option to say no to me. Because they did ask me to receive a profit from tonight's sales of their items, and I just could not conscientiously do that. So I'm going to throw in a scratch and dent lot of stone towers. There could be one or two that don't have any hiccups in them, but I'm telling you, for the majority of these, they do have something wrong with them.
How much you starting this at?
Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of them. We're going to do a starting bid 10. Yeah, let's do a starting bid $10. No, I haven't lost my mind. It's scratch and dent lot. I will best describe them. I won't be able to tell you for sure each one that is damaged, but if you want me to show you, I can do my best. So I'm going to say this is obsidian. This one's a flat tower.
Let me see one of the towers.
Give me a second, because they do weigh a little.
Yeah. May have to be one that's not black.
Well, I've got one that you can do that way. You can do this one. I think it's fluorite, but I need to shut off a light.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go up.
Working on it. Trying to do it from the side.
Yeah, but you got this light on.
So
there's some purple in it.
I wonder.
No, you can't point the light towards the camera because you're going to blind it.
Yeah, I know. I was trying not to. I'm trying to.
It's fine. It's scratch and dent. And I got 10 of them in here, starting at $10. Trust me. It's all
I
right.
just wanted to see if it would work to show it off.
All right. Now I'm going to turn on a bigger light because he blinded me.
Yeah, blinded myself.
I'm seeing spots actually. All right. So I'm going to say this one's obsidian. The smaller ones that you see right here, they're minis. So to give you size comparison. So this one looks like a marble and quartz. And it's a flat one. This one is, what's that? No, I was going to say the wrong one. So that's the blue and the grays. The tip is damaged on that one for sure. The obsidian has a couple little dings in it, and then it's got a piece out right here. This one looks like it's got some lab in it, but I couldn't tell you what. This is scratch and dent. That's the reason why I started it at $10. So this one is rose quartz. I think the rose quartz was almost okay. It's got a couple little dings in it. It's got a little ding here or here. But if you look, I'm not going to be able to show it, but if you change the angle on it, you can see where it was impacted in shipment. It's went to Arizona and back 3 times. Don't ask. This one is amethyst. These are not perfect stones, y'all. Now, this one would have like what you would call a druzy in it right there. This one, I forget what stone it is, but that's...
And Lisa M. Adventure says hi, everyone.
Hey, Lisa, welcome in, welcome in. This one, I would call it garden quartz. It's probably got the most noticeable damage, which I don't know is necessarily a bad thing if you like seeing a bunch of stuff on the inside. You know, a lot of people like to see things that are engraved. Here's your engraving without, you know.
Kraken says he wished he could be a fly on the wall when you give the skull back to the family.
I might be able to make that happen, but we might, yeah. I'll have Mr. Stephanie with me. We'll figure out how we can do it where you could be a fly on the wall, but we don't
break anything.
Break OPSEC. This one's really dark blue, and it's got the marble look to it. $10, y'all. And then this one, I'm sure, is a fluorite. Just because of the way the layers are in it, it does not do it enough justice. Let me see if I can try it that way. But it doesn't necessarily have a whole lot of the greens and purples in it.
All right, good night, Kraken.
Good night, Kraken. Thank you for coming in, buddy. It does have some impact zones, both visual. Well, I think it's all visual, except for maybe right there. There might be an actual impact zone. Most of it's just visual on this one.
And Hippie's in for 10, looking for 12.
Yeah. And if there's no one else, we can count it down to Hippie. Now this one, I know. Well, I ain't gonna say it, but we'll get it taken care of. We're gonna get things wrapped the right way. So, and it's going to look amazing when it gets to you out there and it's scratch and dent.
Good night, Kraken Mary.
Good night, Kraken Mary. Thank you for coming in, honey. You know, I've never had to deal with kidney stones, but I tell you, all of y'all that have to or have had, I feel for you. Especially when you jump in chats and you, no one in chat can tell the wiser. Okay. So we've been on right at 2 hours, haven't we?
Yep.
Yep. Y'all want to go on some more, or do y'all want to go jump around and surf on channels? Because I am good with either. Trying to think, other than the clothing, and a lot of that clothing is smaller. Obviously, I specialize more in, life-size clothing. You know what, Lisa? I do know, I can't say it here live, but, yeah, and I can't disclose who. Nothing to do with our community. But I'll tell you, I know someone personally where it was more than childbirth, and it cost her life. So that's not a pain I ever hope to have in my life.
I've lucked out on kidney stones. As much soda and stuff as I used to drink and energy
Well, you
drinks.
take care of yourself, Kraken Mary, and no, we're praying for you, honey. Appreciate you being in chat this evening. Yeah, it's worse. I will promise you, it's worse than childbirth. And not because I've experienced, but someone I loved. And I use the past tense. Loved. Died because of the pain. So, anyway. What y'all want to do? You want me to show some more? Or do we want to go surf channels? Because I'm good with either. If we want to show some more, I can grab a couple more items.
Why don't you grab a couple more items?
I'll grab a couple more items.
Just see what happens.
Give me a second. Gotta figure out what I'm going to show. I can't.
Hi, Southern Belle. I thought you were on tonight.
Wait, I thought she was on tonight. She was the channel that I did not mention. Remember I told you there was another channel and I could not remember. Southern Belle, I'm sorry, I meant to send people over there. I genuinely mean that. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, this was scheduled completely off.
Okay, so she did. Well, Belle would know. Because I usually at least chat with a few people about upcoming ones if I don't post them sooner. Alright, so she's off because she says she completed hers earlier.
Oh, you never have to worry about that, Southern Belle.
You did not compete with me, honey. I had my medical trip yesterday. So Thursday it was, I think. If not, it was Wednesday night. I got a message from someone, a family in our community, not necessarily our village, but our neighborhood, that asked if I'd be willing to sell some items for them. Because apparently word's getting around on posts that, I'm willing to do that. And I mean, obviously I am, but I don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to compete with me because I can be competitive. I know this is really last minute. I only yesterday, see, and I don't want you to ever cancel. But, and I did, I sent people or told people about 2 auctions, but I totally spaced you. And I genuinely am sorry because I totally did not mean to do that. I was just in the moment.
Come on, Jess is selling on someone else's channel.
So yeah, Southern Belle, do not feel bad. Everyone this last week, different channels different aspects, different venues have all told me, including a green room chat that I had with some others, that I needed to stop trying to fit in my space somewhere. And of course, this came before I was asked to sell for this family. And so yesterday, when I got down there before my appointment, I went ahead and created the thumbnail. And then when I got done with my appointment, instead of going on and checking where everybody fell in for today's sales, I was initially going to go on at 4 today because I was pretty sure it's a pretty good window to jump in, even if it crosses someone's time. But
home games.
Between Mr. Stephanie working today and the fact that I had a whole day of driving yesterday, I figured I'd add 2 hours to that, and I'm glad I did. But then I always cut myself short. Like when someone's like, "Are you sure you can do something?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I'm just that person. I should always tell someone I need a couple days when I don't, and it's really gonna bite me, I think, maybe. But I have till tomorrow evening to make right on a few things. Totally off cue, but anyway. So I decided I'd add 30 minutes. So I went from 6 to 6:30 last night, or for today, without even thinking. I should have. People said I didn't have to, and I get that, but I did cross Angela and just the Butterfly Queen's time. I went a half hour before they went live. So I know some people interpret that as, "Oh, can you believe she did that to her own kid?" Well, you know what? Those are gossipers anyways, and I'm already in their mouth, so I'm not worried about it. The ones that I was like, darn it, and it was right before I went live, I noticed your time frame was 7 tonight, and I'm like, darn it. And Mr. Stephanie's like, "You got to do it." And I said, "I know I've got to do it." I talked to Jess this morning. She FaceTimed me, and I cried about it because I really tried to observe anyone that has set times where y'all are consistent in a routine. Y'all have worked hard to have those crowds. And I don't ever want y'all to think that I intentionally don't think of what's going on with you. So, Debbie, but this is who we are. I mean, I really considered, because Mr. Stephanie, it was 14 minutes before I went live, because, are you wearing that on screen? It was close of war earlier today. And you going to do that for Southern Belle?
Yes, I am.
But you have to let me explain before you do it.
That's fine. Go ahead and explain.
But I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm still recovering from my day trip yesterday. It was a full day. I left before Cajun got off air yesterday morning, and I got home in my driveway, and he was still on a different show. So it was a full day for me, and it wore me out.
So
Mr. Stephanie and I found something, and I didn't intend for him to do it tonight. I figured we'd just bring it out, but I think you're going to be happy with it. But wait, let me tell her. So, Mr. Stephanie's going to come over to this side of the screen. But there's nothing wrong with him, but he does have a mask on. It's the anonymous mask, and it's a reflective one. So I told Mr. Stephanie if he wanted to be on screen with me at all, he had to wear a mask. Not because I'm ashamed of what he looks like, but it's not everybody in the world's business what my man looks like. So, with that said,
I wanted to fix that. So.
But he wanted to show off because I was like, "How do you think Southern Belle will take it when you come on?"
And as soon as
Phantom of the see, I told you we were gonna have to build a whole persona for you, and she has named you Phantom of the Emporium.
There we go. I also have the mesh thing that we got from you, but we put it up so it wouldn't get torn up, and we're not quite sure where we set it right now.
Yeah, and we hid it from ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want something happening to it. It's all right. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I think I hid those because I'm going to do. So I got some more of these, but I think I hid the other ones, the peach ones. Okay. That was my maple syrup, genuine maple syrup from the state of Virginia when we went, not Virginia, Vermont. This was one of my souvenirs. Let's see. Let's do some more stones.
Hi, Maritza.
Hey, Maritza, welcome in. We're doing some scratch and dent. I have a couple that are not scratch and dent, but let's get through the scratch and dent ones. Oh, this one I need to be careful. So I've got pyrite, and I need to be careful with this one because it can be I need to get a weight on them. So I got 2 pyrite. I'm going to get a weight. So it's this one, which looks like it's been cut, is 0.46.
What
You
are
want
you
to
starting these at?
We're going to do start bid for choice. We're going to do $8. Start bid for choice, $8. And it really depends on who wants them and what type they want because they're both quite different from each other. And then the other one, which is more like a druzy, is 0.32 ounces. Wait, let me make sure. I have that in pounds, Miss Stephanie. Sorry. Last thing I weighed was in pounds.
It's all good because I'm not putting that in.
We're going to go with grams. So the druzy-like one is 144 grams. And the one that looks more like it was cut is 210 grams. Now, I will have to take a moment to show these are scratch and dent. One of them probably not, but we're going to do them both, the scratch and dent. Let's go with the druzy first. So this is bigger than probably let me get this box. This is probably bigger than a golf ball, but not by a whole lot.
Golf ball's about that big. So yeah, about the size of a golf ball.
All right, Mr. Stephanie says size of a golf ball. Now I'll
think of a hailstone.
I'm just kind of wanting to turn it a little bit so that and be able to hold it for a second. Now this part, I'm going to tell y'all, and I wish I wouldn't have crossed time because I would ask Jess because she'd have known. But it looks like this might have some amethyst or some other purple stone at the bottom, so it probably come off the host rock. And I'm going to try to do it justice. See that darkness in there? That's purple. So this is the druzy one. Starting bid is 8 for choice. Okay. This one, it's going to have to be a box in a box and probably in another box. See that purple? That's all purple. I'm going to do my very best to bring it in. This is pyrite with some purple stone in it. So that's the druzy one. And I'm going to set it back in this box. And it'll probably be shipped in this box, inside another box, inside probably another box. Even if it's this only thing that's being shipped. So packing materials for me, because I don't charge for those. All right. This one's the one that looks cut, and you can see it's scratch and dent. And then this down here was like this, but the scratch and dent I'm talking about is up here. You see it? It's right there. So you have it like this, and you definitely tell it has a story. Or you could display it like that, and it could really have a story. Or you could have something really pretty. And possibly with some other, well, it's got another stone in it. I just don't know what it is. That right there, the dark, let me see if Mr. Stephanie. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I got this. I played with this earlier today. I'm sorry if I blinded anyone. Let's see. I've never been one to do things opposite. Let's see. I need to do it that way. I am going to blind someone. That is purple stone of some sort. I don't know what that is. All right.
Jessica June for 8.
All right. So Jessica's in for 8. Was that starting bid, or did we just do a bite now?
Well, I think we just do a bite now because I think you just sold. Debbie, are you wanting the other one?
I think Debbie's wanting this one.
Right. Jessica's wanting the cut one.
And Jessica's wanting this one. Just confirm with me, ladies, please.
Yes. She
Okay.
does.
All right. I will make sure that even if this is the only thing that is mailed to you, that it arrives to you safely. So it's gonna feel like you have nesting boxes. I did that one year. Mr. Stephanie, you remember the year I went out when we were living in Southeast Colorado? And I went out every evening to the railroad tracks to pick coal to have enough coal to give your dad. I've got air in my other ear. I'm partially deaf. I can't hear out of this ear. And right now it feels off, so give me a second. If I sound weird, it's because I feel like I've got air in this ear. See, I bet you no one up until this point, unless you already knew that I'm partially deaf. All right, let me get these written down. I mean, I already got stuff going for Jessica. And then Debbie Brown. So I will do my very best as long as everyone has their invoices paid by Monday, assuming I have all the packaging to package the fragile stuff.
Minus the nativity set.
Yeah,
the
nativity set will probably be later in the week.
I get paid Wednesday evening, so by Thursday it'll go out.
Yeah.
Because when I get paid, we'll go get the stuff and I'll pack it.
So Debbie Brown is in for that one. And you're keeping track of the price, yep. Right? So all I got to do is label whose is whose.
Yep. Got it all wrote down back here.
Jessica B. Hey, I'm not sure if they're still on, y'all, but if you haven't went over and said hi to Angela and Jess, the Butterfly Queen, They came on at 7 p.m. my time, so that would have been 5 Cali time. Just happy. Run over. I know, I'm being a pain. We're going to do a giveaway because I hit 200 actually last Wednesday night, so it would have been into Thursday morning. I know who my 200th subscriber, aka follower, was, because we did it in real time in the green room, because they realized they weren't, even though I've been to them for months. So, anyways, we are going to give something away. I think we should give something away now. Mr. Stephanie, do you know what the numbers to this go up to?
I've not pulled all of them out, so I don't even know if
It can't go up. It can't go up to more than 75, right?
Right.
Bingo doesn't go up to more than 75. All right. So, anyone's on now? Hey, Lindsay Ann, welcome in.
Hi, Lindsay Ann.
New Jersey time, so you're Eastern time. So that would have been 8 o'clock Eastern. It was 7 p.m. Central. So they might still be on. I heard they had some really good stuff they were bringing this evening.
They're still on. I dropped the link.
Oh, you checked? They are still live? All right. So we're going to do bingo numbers. We're going to do a drawing. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to give away. So I'm going to assume there's no more than 75 numbers in here. Bingo numbers. So choose a number between 1 and 75. You was lurking. Of course you were. Girl, you know I lurk too, right? Because sometimes I just can't jump in the chat because of whatever's going on, whether
Well, what are you going to give away?
I got to figure that out. They can they can give me their number. I ain't looking. I just got to figure out what I'm going to give away. Oh, I know what I'm going to give away. Wait, that was a gift.
So on your screen, I need to know who came in first, Debbie Brown or Hippie.
So on my screen, it shows Debbie. So Hippie, you'll have to pick another number. Let's see. I know what I'm going to give away. No, that wouldn't be fair because a lot of them are getting something like that. Let's see. We're going to maybe pull something out of stuff I haven't went through from sourcing. Give me a minute.
Gotcha.
I just got to go through and see what I've got. Hey, that's cool. It's marked with something, so yeah. And we'll wait a minute because I sent some people to go check Angela out. So if you haven't been over to Angela's to say hi, you don't have to say who sent you. Jump over there really quick, follow Mr. Stephanie's link, go over to her chat and say hey or hi, whatever y'all usually say. This is what we're going to give away tonight. It will not be in the mail until sometime next week. So I feel ceramic, that or pottery, one of the two. So it's got the Southwest theme going on there. Whoop! Oh, it is marked. It's marked with 113 there, and then it's signed Rose right there. So on this side, right, it's got that, and then on this side, it's got that. This is beautiful, and I probably should have sold it, but I want to tell you what, I appreciate you and your time here this evening. So this is what we're giving away. I've got to step out for a minute and use the bathroom because I can't hold it no more. I drank too much water. And then we'll draw the number. I promise I won't be long.
So hopefully everyone's had a good day. Can't believe it's already the time it is. When you're having fun, I guess time flies. Got you, Janice. I got you, Janice. She'll be right out.
Oh man. That'd be the last time I try to go to the bathroom in their bathroom. I almost washed my hands in body lotion. I'm like, wait a minute. All right.
5, 6, 7.
And she might be on subs only as far as, so I will take that into consideration. But let me run over there really quick because I want to make sure y'all went over and said hi or hey or whatever y'all say in your while we're in the community and chat. So it's Angela, Isaac. Oh, Uni's on with no. That's it. I don't like YouTube sometimes. I thought Uni was on and somehow just bailed out, but no, it's Jess and Angela.
Yeah. Uni's over there.
Well, of course,
Everything, so.
I'm sure she is. All right, so let's see. I bet you have to be subscribers only.
Yeah, she says YouTube channel delayed. So it's.
No, y'all's fine, I promise. I can't turn it up and hear them because obviously I'm live right now. I mean, I guess I could. Give me a second. I'm going to mute you so I can listen for a second. Otherwise, it'll flag me. What are we doing? We're getting ready to do a giveaway. If you haven't put a number in yet, number is between 1 through 75. Go up the chat and make sure you're not doubled up with somebody. Whoever's number's first is the one that's getting the number. I'm checking to make sure that everyone that has a number is went over and told Angela and Just the Butterfly Queen hi. Y'all don't even have to tell her I sent y'all over there. You just have to tell her hi.
Unless you can't get in.
Unless you can't get in. If you can't get in, it's okay to say it here. Because she does have subscription mode on and it may be a 5-minute delay. I had to mute.
I'm working on it.
I had to mute that. All right. So I'm going to assume everyone went over. Janice, I did see that. Thank you, honey. Now, I've never tried this, so we're going to learn in real time together. How do...
Hand it my way.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
No. All right, so we're going to roll it. Everyone put their numbers in. You will get lost in the pines. I was born and raised for the first 4.5 years in Texas. So when we say we're out in the boonies, that's where I get that term. Alright, one more time. Alright, you got all the numbers in?
Yep.
And we're gonna, assuming it's gonna work the first time. And before I look at numbers, we're gonna go with the number closest without going over. If not, we'll just keep going. So it's number 5. Is there any?
No one's below 5.
No one's below 5. All right. We'll try this for a round or two, and then we'll just maybe go to the one above. Oh, 75. Did anyone come in for 75? No. Is there anyone close to 75? Not immediately.
Not immediately.
Maybe I should have. Well, I don't know.
Next time we'll take them. We'll just pull all the balls out and then put the numbers in.
All right. What about 58?
So without going over, right?
Yeah, without going over.
So for this, draw another one, and we're going to be. It's got to be within 5. I'm not doing because otherwise it's not fair to.
Oh boy. And I haven't seen who did what number. Other than I know 2 of them did. No, I've got 73. All right, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea we've had today.
Well, we got
now
it.
I've got the ball stuck.
We got it given to us.
Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we got the. All right, 31.
All right, so we have Belle at 33. We've got Debbie at 35.
But no one like 28, 30?
Nope.
All right, let me see that sheet.
There you go.
I don't want to keep playing with these balls all night. Sorry.
It's a learning thing.
All right, so Jessica's at 23. Though, I did say without going over. So
Jessica's with the 60 off of the 75.
So I don't like you.
I know. This is why.
No, I'm going to do it a different way. This is why I can't even let you tell me how to run my giveaways. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 75.
I found this on the web.
I'm glad you found the numbers. Siri, choose a number for me between 1 and 75.
Here's what I found.
Siri, can you give me a random number between 1 and 75?
It's 55.
I agree with Jessica.
All right.
Just give it to Janice. Because off the 75, Janice did not go over and she was the closest, but
all right,
we'll do it. We were a ways away.
We'll give it to Janice tonight. That's ridiculous. I might have to figure something else out. I don't necessarily like the wheel because I've seen people abuse it. So I've got to figure out something. Maybe I'll ask Siri another time. So we're going to give this one to Janice. Janice, I don't know if I have a box for you or not. I'll look. If I have a box for you, it'll go out with your box. Let's see. So, and then of course my pen. You know what? Here.
Let me have the paper.
Put giveaway tonight. State, please.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have hit the tape. I did. I hit it under Siri.
Yeah, That's an idea too, Belle.
You
I like
could
that
have
idea.
people name a flower. Okay, I'll do something like that in the future because I don't like getting frustrated, especially at Siri. I don't know if y'all have experienced things with Siri, but she's mean sometimes. At least to me. I mean, when we were on the East Coast for the first time, she told us to go into oncoming traffic, so I told her off, and she heard me. So, good night, Jessica. Thank you. Have a great weekend, honey. Awesome. Was that their cells?
That's all of the stuff.
That's all the cells together.
Yeah, because I figured you'd just donate.
Well, we'll figure it out. I've got to talk with her because she can watch this, and I don't want to upset her.
And Debbie wants to know if she can start a box.
You can absolutely start a box. Only because I have your husband's email. I'm kidding. But yes, you can start a box. I will tell you guys, we're just going to wrap up. So I'm going to do a little housekeeping right now. So typically, anything that we need to arrange, we need to do it prior to the sale. But in this case, that's right. You hadn't ordered much, honey. And again, I have your husband's email on top of that. And I mean, he was very consistent,
Janice wants to see what she won.
very on it. I said it over here, I think. Give me a second.
You hid it from yourself.
I did hide it for myself. I put it somewhere so I wouldn't drop it.
Right
Let me make sure I didn't hide it back here. No, I wouldn't have put it back there. Right here. It was
there.
hiding beside the skull. So, Janice, you won this. It is marked 113 on the bottom. I'm going to say it's ceramic, but it could be pottery. It almost feels pottery on the inside, but so it's let's see, this way. 113. And then it's signed Rose right here. Let's see. Right there. And then each side is different. So they're similar, but they're different. So that side looks like that. And then this side looks like this. So if I have a box that I'm getting ready to send you, I'm not sure. I think I might have already sent that. If so, you would have tracking. This, as long as I haven't sent it, that'll go in it. Otherwise, it'll go out with other giveaway stuff. You're very welcome. That's something that I sourced yesterday in our community in South Central Kansas. I have a lot more things. So, yeah, I hadn't even done any research on it. So, if it turns out that it's worth something,
Cool.
you got something nice. And if it's just the decorative piece, then great too.
And we're the same way, Debbie. We don't like to owe people.
I know you don't. And you know, Debbie, that's what I was going to get to is, so the way I'm going to be doing things, other pop-ups, we're going to have pop-ups like today, twice a month. I'm going to work them around other people's set stuff. So hear me out, Southern Belle, before you hit enter, please. Southern Belle is very consistent on being on time, being on date with her Saturday sale. Angie's Resale has a Saturday sale. Very consistent, very on, right? Angela Isaacs is the same way. The reason why this happened this way was by the time I got done with my medical appointment yesterday, but before I got ready to head home, because it's 3 hours or more on the road, I decided I would go ahead and get the link up, so I had to choose a time. I didn't want to be like, well, she chose not to cross this person's time, but she crossed my time type of thing. So I just chose. I was going to do 4 o'clock. I know, Lindsay. Everybody has told me this. Everybody has told me. Every neighborhood, I call them neighborhoods, right? That's like, and what I mean by neighborhoods is like Lindsay Ann. She won't have it tonight because it won't be until everyone pays. Um, but Lindsay Ann, Timeless, and Rita will all have an email that shows where the money went. It won't have who it went to because this person is a military person, active duty. What it can tell you is they can verify it though. So, Timeless is because she's a fellow military mom. Her child is stationed overseas. Rita is in different neighborhoods on YouTube. So that's why I chose her, because a great deal of people flock to her, whether it's for her first things first or for her snack sales or whatever she's doing, or benefit sales. One of them she's done in the last couple of months. It's been a while, but she did fabulous. I don't know what she did in sales, but she was fabulous. Mr. Stephanie and I have never served in the military. Our dads were in a generation that unless you were somebody, if you couldn't pass the physical of MEPS, you weren't allowed to proceed.
My dad's generation was Vietnam.
So well, that's true. Mr. Stephanie's parents were in their 30s when Mr. Stephanie was born. And Mr. Stephanie's birthday's tomorrow, y'all. He kept telling me when I was saying in the chat, stop telling people, and he's doing this to me now. Birthdays have never been a big deal, but when you don't have parents no more, and when you strive to find a reason to celebrate the day, other people's birthdays are
Thank you,
good.
Southern Belle.
So
I don't make a big deal out of my birthday. I'm going to make it through work tomorrow without anyone realizing it's my birthday too.
So generally, because I don't have a whole lot of space to be a storage unit, and I'm not saying anyone's suggesting that. I don't ever want it to be an issue. I'm going to have 8 to 12 spaces. I'll know more later. It will not happen this week. It probably won't happen next week. I'm hoping to roll it out the week after this coming week. To be able to have 12 open boxes with people. With that said, there's going to be strict stipulations. 1 week, it will not be this week. So, Lil Dabby, this isn't for you today. At the end of every week, you'll get an invoice. The first week will be for the items, and the second week will be for your items for that week. So that's 2 full weeks of sales plus your shipping. Y'all have to be consistent on paying, or I won't be able to do a box with you after that. I'll have 8 to 12 spots available. I will tell you, 3 are already full, and that's not including that isn't including Debbie tonight. Because there are a few that I know are on Social Security, and you want to support, but you can't make it work if it's every week or every 2 weeks, but you can do it if it's monthly. So we're good. Thank you. I'll explain more. It'll be in my community page, but probably won't come out until next week. I really have to recover from my trip and get everything out everyone's stuff that was invoiced. Your stuff's packaged. It's just not sealed if there was room to put anything else in it. I can tell you a lot of stuff tonight will not be able to be put in it because of what it is. It'll have to go in another box, just so that it arrives to you safe. Let's see what else. I still got air in this ear. So my schedule's gonna be Mondays. I believe it's at 3. This is throwing me off, so sorry. I believe it's at 3 Central. I will look again. It may be 4 o'clock my time. Matter of fact, as I'm thinking about it, it might be. Verify it with my community page tomorrow. Y'all have it up as far as my schedule. Tuesday, Cali time. So we're going to go from the West Coast to the East Coast. So West Coast time, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. I don't need to say Central. So 4 p.m. California time. I'm on the Buddha Chicks. Good night, honey. Sweet dreams. Community page here. So on my channel. But I want to call you Little Debbie. It's because of the way your name's. Debbie. I do have a group on Facebook. I don't know if I've got you on Facebook, but anyways, no, my community page here, I'll have it tomorrow on my schedule. So Monday is on my channel. It's with 1 to 2 guests possibly. I don't know that that'll happen this week or if it'll be a following week, but I will be live. Tuesday, 4 o'clock California time. So that's 5 o'clock if you're in Colorado. If you're midways like me, that's 6 o'clock. If you're on the East Coast, it's 7. Buddha Chick, the Buddha Chick, Rita, her channel I'm on for half an hour, but she has a lot of sellers throughout the day. I think I'm the third to the last or second to the last of her sellers for the day. And then Wednesdays, I'm back on my channel. I'll have the times because it's all meshing in my head right now. But I'll have my schedule for my community page here on YouTube probably tomorrow. This is throwing me off. It feels like I got a microphone in my ear right now. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming out, supporting me. My channel, supporting me, my channel, my small business. But most of all, thank you for showing up for my neighbors in combat boots. It takes a lot for many of them to ask for help. I have been doing this. We'll call ministry without. Good night, Lindsay Ed. We'll call it ministry without putting an organized religion to it, please. It's not that I don't have faith. I don't want to be associated with any group who hurts people in the name of God. And I'm sorry if that offends anyone. And I get people are human. So, in a way, let's see. Let's just throw me off. I think that's it. I'm sure I was going to say something else, but we're going to do these twice a month, probably every other Saturday. So it doesn't mean not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. I'll have to check with the holidays. We'll work around that. But I'm going to put it out in our neighbors with combat boots community and let them know that if anyone, needs some help, 'cause a lot of them, they're not asking for a handout, they're asking for a hand up, and there's a huge, huge difference. Most everything sold tonight, everything sold tonight with AR, and then whatever it was theirs. I have to make sure that they're good with me donating my sales from tonight. I don't know that they will be, but I'm going to give them the option. And not because I don't need money too, but their struggle's real, and they're facing deployment on top of all of it. So y'all have a good night. Go support the other channels. Tell everybody I said hi, or just tell everybody hi. Have a good night. Love y'all.
Good
See
night,
ya.
everyone.
See you in another chat.